Alright, this is the Consulate attack strat for CEO and meeting room. So in order to pull this off, we're going to want a buck. Buck is somewhat expendable, however, we need those grenades. Grenades are always just good. No question about that. The one that's definitely expendable is the Hibana. We can swap that out with instead an Ashe. That way this type of attack is kind of independent. The Ashe will be able to do her own thing, but I'll show you that later. IQ is more of a counter pick, and that's going to be if they bring a Valkyrie or get a Valkyrie through, or if we need to take care of any sort of electronics, such as an Echo. Another one that's definitely replaceable is going to be a Blackbeard. We're mostly playing Blackbeard, so we're going to play off these windows, but chances are we're going to be able to get him through, as it's not banned as often anymore in the current meta, and he's mostly going to be playing off of these windows. So a very short explanation for Blackbeard. What he's going to do is he's going to spawn over by gas station. He can jump up on this position right here, just to make sure that no one is trying to spawn peek from the windows over in CEO. Make sure they're closed. Okay, once he's made sure of that, he's going to move on up to the CEO windows and just get on the rappel, and he's just going to sort of wait. But at that moment, we can also drone things out and figure how things out are going to look. Next, we're going to talk about Nomad. Nomad is fairly important to make sure that the players off of the windows don't get ran out on. She's first going to approach the lobby main door, and we're going to get a Nomad on that. And the other Nomad, of course, is going to go on the piano windows, just in between the two windows to make sure that we get both for double utility. After that, she's going to run all the way over to the bottom of the yellow stairs. We're going to get a Nomad charge at the base. That way you can protect the Blackbeard from any sort of runouts. It's going to be on the bottom left corner, and we're just going to make sure it holds right there. Okay. After that, we're going to run all the way back. Nomad's going to have to do a lot of running. She's going to go over to Sandwich Window, and she's going to play watching Connector, and Connector's job is just to make sure that no one's able to rotate through small desk or bathroom and be able to make a wide move. And once you kill off Connector, small desk, and bathroom, and things are deemed as clear over in CEO, and yellow stairs has Overwatch on it, then we can basically get ready for the plant. We'll talk about the execution a little later. Next thing we have to talk about is going to be the IQ's role. IQ in this, like I said, fairly expendable, but first thing she's going to do, she's going to run on over to Projector Balcony and just get the Claymore down. That's pretty much her whole job. Once you get that Claymore down, she is a free agent. You could do with her as you see fit for the IGL. That might include things such as pushing up from bottom yellow to put pressure on anyone playing top yellow. It could be anything from destroying gadgets that need to be destroyed. There's a lot of flexibility. She could ideally climb up and over the roof in order to take care of any Valkyrie cameras out here. But she's very flexible. There's a lot of options, and definitely something that could be replaced out with anyone that has a Claymore. We're kind of looking for a Claymore on this balcony, since we use all 3 Nomad charges to prevent any runouts. Now, as for Hibana, like I said, she's very flexible. We can even replace him on the Ashe. She's essentially going to attach herself to the buck moving around here. The only difference is she's going to be the one actively playing on the bathroom windows. Now, if we get rid of Buck, or if we decide to take an Ashe instead, she can take care of what the Buck's job is going to be at the very end here. So what the Buck is going to do is he's going to run on over to the yellow, and we're going to rappel all the way up to the top, and we're going to see if we can burn anything out. Now, Buck and Hibana are going to work together using flashbangs and grenades to take anyone who might be playing at the top of yellow. Hopefully we can get that intel. If not, then we use flashbangs in order to burn any ADSs playing at the top, because in this current meta, there are going to be 1, if not 2 ADSs up there. We might even need to counter strat by bringing in, if they counter strat by bringing in third ADS, then we're going to need to find some sort of other way to burn that. That might be then the Blackbeard's job to come up and over and use his flashbangs in order to burn that also. So once that's burned and they're off of that, they're going to come over to the bathroom rappel. Hibana ideally plays on it just to make sure that there's no one in there or even able to rotate through yellow stairs. It's just another layer of redundancy, basically adding to what the Nomad does. If she wants, if the Hibana can, we're going to knock out a small hole through the wall in bathroom in order to watch small desk also. Now, to make sure that there's no one playing over in the toilet area and make sure that we're all good, the Buck's going to come down here by benches, open up the benches window, or If it's just an Ash doing this, the Ash, instead of playing immediately on the bathroom window, will run down here and do something similar. However, we want someone up on the bathroom window in order to catch the rotate and get a kill. The Buck's going to come down here. He's going to buck out the bottom right here in order to make sure that there's no one in the stalls. Once they're taken out, that's good. Now we have control and we can start the plant. Now the one who can do the planting in this, surprisingly, could be the Buck. The Buck is relatively expendable, or the IQ. So one of those two are going to have the diffuser, and we're going to try and plant somewhere in the default area around here or something similar. We need to make sure that they have no intel and there's no one playing down below. Now, if someone is playing down below in piano, we have several drones pre-arranged. That way we can make sure that there are no runouts or anything similar to that. Those two are going to be one on top of the vending machine over in Visa. It gets a nice long angle all the way to benches. If we're not able to get this camera, maybe somewhere under the benches, maybe someone won't notice, something like that, or even bottom a statue around here in this area. But the best option, of course, is always going to be the top of Visa vending machine, and that's always just a generally good pre-placed drone that we want to play with. The other drone that we're going to try and place is going to be one in the piano. That way, if someone comes over to stage area of piano or something similar, it's hard to notice this little drone over in the piano. And all it's going to do is watch the piano stairs, watch antechamber run out, and hopefully catch if anyone tries to do a run out from circle desk main lobby area. And that is how the attack is going to work. If there are people playing down below and trying to prevent a default plant, which is behind the desk over in CEO, then that drone is going to catch it.